Hi guys, so today's video is going to be my 2018 favorites, and I thought kind of a fun twist on this video and a way to keep this video under like 20 minutes would be to pick out my top 18 products from 2018. So I have them all picked out. They're in this nice little basket right here. I'm just gonna pick them out, say a little blip about them, and yeah. What did you guys love in 2018? Make sure you comment down below so I know. I love to know all your favorites. I love getting new makeup recommendations from you guys, and you guys recommend a lot of awesome stuff. So without further ado, let's hop into my 2018 favorites. So I really tried to pick products that I have really been loving for the entire year, not for like just the last month or two. And I picked out a lot of good stuff, guys. I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So I'm just gonna kind of pluck stuff out of this basket in no particular order. The first thing is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have mine in the shade Light Bronzer, and as you guys can tell, this is a very well-loved product in my collection. It smells less like coconut now than when I bought it, but it's a beautiful bronzer. It blends into the skin so beautifully and flawlessly. It just like melts into the skin, and it's just a really great bronzer. Yes, it's kind of pricey, but I think it's worth the price, and Physicians Formula is usually on sale, so you can usually get a pretty good deal on this. The next product I was loving is the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten Blush. Now, this is more of a recent addition to my collection in the scope of the whole year. I think I got this in October, but you guys, I have not worn any blush since getting this one. It's just a beautiful, like, pinky, peachy pink shade, and it has just a little bit of glow to it right there, and it just looks so beautiful on the skin. I feel like it just gives my face life, and it makes me look so healthy, and I just cannot put it down, so I absolutely had to include this in my favorites video today. The next product I've been loving is the Physicians Formula Argan Oil. You guys, I discovered this at the end of 2017, and it has been such an amazing mixer product in 2018. I don't usually use this alone unless I have like really dry spots on my face. Like sometimes in January or February I get really dry around my nose, and I will apply a little bit of this before makeup. But my favorite way to use this is to mix it into my foundation. My favorite combo, these are actually two of my other favorites, is a drop of that oil and then a mixture of Maybelline Fit Me and Maybelline Super Stay. I love how skin-like Maybelline Fit Me looks in my skin, but I love the coverage of this one, and I feel like these two plus this just gives me the most beautiful, flawless, but still natural looking foundation. Like, it still looks like skin on me. It's the combo that I have on today, and I think it looks really great. The next product that I've been loving is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. Yes, this is an unopened tube right now because I did get the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara in a subscription box, and I got a little freebie from Ulta of that. So I'm trying to use that up before I dive into this one. But this was the mascara that I was primarily using in 2018. It just gives such beautiful, long, fluffy, voluminous lashes, and they just, it looks so pretty. The It Cosmetics Superhero is similar. I think it gives my lashes more length and fluffiness, if you know what I mean. Next product that has been a huge favorite of 2018 is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizer Primer. So I got this in a BoxyCharm. I think it was in 2017 when I got this, but I feel like I really didn't crack into it until 2018, and you guys, I have not looked back since then. I am usually kind of a matte foundation, matte primer kind of girl, but ever since I picked this up, I cannot stop using it, you guys. It makes my skin look better throughout the day. It doesn't really give a very prominent glow. Like, I can wear this with a matte foundation and still have a matte finish all day, but by the end of the day, my skin doesn't look like dry and crepey, if you know what I mean. I feel like it's just that perfect balance between giving your skin a little glow and making it just look healthy. You know what I mean? So this next one is something that I've been using constantly all year, but I'm a little bit hesitant to mention it because it really doesn't cater to all skin tones. It really only caters to light to fair skin tones, and that is the e.l.f. Total Face Palette. I believe this is called the Natural Radiance Total Face Palette, but here's what it looks like. It has a bronzer, two blushes, and then kind of a soft highlighter shade, and for the majority of this year, I'd say between June and September, maybe October, this was what I was reaching for every single day for for blush, bronzer, and highlighter. It's just so quick, it's so easy, it's so convenient. These powders are pigmented, but they're not so overly pigmented that you have to be super careful with them. It's so nice for those mornings where I'm running late. I just need to throw on some makeup quickly and run out the door. Everything's right here, and I just really love this product so much. It also comes with a really great mirror. If you guys like to kind of hold a mirror closer to your face when you do your makeup, I know I definitely do in the morning. But like I said, this really only caters to light and fair skin tones. I don't really see this working that well for a medium skin tone, but if you are light or fair, definitely check this out because it is a great one-stop face product shop. The next product is a highlighter, and you guys already know what this is going to be. It's the Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. You guys know I can't stop wearing this. I wear this almost every single day when I want more of an intense glow. It comes with 3 shades, a champagne shade, a pink shade, and then a gold shade, and these are all just... those. They are so beautiful. Like, I feel like these highlighters are so good that I have no urge to try like Becca highlighters or any other high-end highlighter. They're so metallic, they're so soft, and all of those shades work really well on my fair skin, which I feel like is kind of a feat, especially for a drugstore highlighting palette, because I feel like there's always 1 or 2 shades that I definitely can't use. So the next product is the first lip product of this video, and that is the Smashbox Be Legendary Lipsticks. These are just little tiny ones that I got in a set after Christmas last year, and there were 3 shades that really stood out to me, and I swatched them on the back of my hand right here, and those are Audition, Fig, and Famous right here. These are just a really nice kind of classic lipstick formula. They're very creamy and smooth and go on very pigmented on the lips. I feel like they're not drying, but they're not moisturizing. I like dry, normal, and moisturizing. I feel like they're between normal and moisturizing, if that makes any sense. But these are really great little lipsticks. Smashbox has a similar set right now. I believe, I don't know if it's half off yet, but it's definitely going to go half off after Christmas. And if you guys love lipsticks or you're just trying to find a new lipstick formula to try, I would definitely recommend that little kit because I think you get like 6 colors and then that instant mattifier like lip gloss thing that they have for like $12 I think I paid last year. It was a really good deal. Next product is the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. I couldn't remember what it was called for a second. And I'm not going to open mine because it shattered this morning. But this is just a little baby size. It was a sample that I got from Ulta at some point in the last year. I don't quite remember when. But this is a really nice bronzer, you guys. There's a reason that it's a cult classic. I feel like it bronzes my skin, but it also gives a lot of depth to my face. I feel like with my Physicians Formula bronzer, that one just really warms my whole complexion. But the Hoola one really does kind of sculpt the face a little bit and bronze. So I feel like it's an awesome like 2-in-1 product when I don't have time to bronze and contour. So let's hop into eye stuff, guys, because as you guys know, eyeshadow is kind of my favorite. So I do have quite a few of those to mention. So the first one is the e.l.f. Mad for Matte 2 palette. This is also called the Summer Breeze palette. This is just a really beautiful kind of basic matte neutral palette. I feel like it definitely leans a little bit more warm toned, but these shadows are so easy to work with. They blend really beautifully on the eyes and they're very nicely pigmented, and this palette is only $10, you guys. I find myself reaching for this a lot, like on more of an everyday look kind of basis. When I just want some like nice neutral browns, or even if I want a little bit of a pop of an orange or a salmon shade. This purple is also really pretty. This is just a really easy to use, great every single day palette. I've also been obsessed with my ColourPop Super Shock shadows, you guys. I feel like when ColourPop first was kind of introduced to me, I was obsessed with these shadows and I could not put them down. But lately, like ever since the Desi and Katie palette kind of launched, and those super beautiful, super sparkly, super foiled shades kind of, I don't want to say became a trend, but I feel like they've kind of exploded. I have just been so into my ColourPop Super Shock shadows again, and I picked 2 shades to show you. This one is in the shade Warrior. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. That is so beautiful. Oh, holy guacamole. Whew. That one is so beautiful. Like, these just do something to me. They have so many different colors, so many beautiful finishes. I think my favorite finish at the moment is the ultra glittery finish, just because I'm super into glitter right now. And this is the shade Cheap Date. Oh, you guys, these are just so good. If you have not tried these, go get them. What are you waiting for? They're so beautiful. So I actually have an eyebrow favorite this year, and that is the NYX Tame and Frame Brow Pomade. So I want to be honest with you guys, I've owned this for a really long time. It's probably expired and I probably shouldn't be using it anymore, but it's in my collection and I really want to use it up. And so I would say in February or March I started using this again, and I have not been able to put it down, you guys. This is a really, really nice pomade. I feel like it's pigmented, but it's not so overly creamy and pigmented that I'm afraid to use it or that I feel like I don't have control with this product. And it's also kind of waxy, so I feel like it does add quite a bit of hold to my brows. So I have mine in the shade Blonde, and as you guys can tell, I'm almost out. And this is just a really, really nice brow pomade. It's at the drugstore. It's very affordable. So if you guys are looking for one, maybe check out this one. The next product I want to talk about is the Dream Street palette. Now this was a palette that Kathleen Lights did in collaboration with ColourPop. And you guys, this is so, so beautiful. I think Kathleen Lights did an amazing, amazing job with this palette. I love, 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 love the kind of warm browns right here. You guys know how much I love warm browns. But I also really love the pops of color that she put in this palette, like the beautiful kind of corally shade and the two blues. And this shade Elfish, I know it's not a pop of color, but this is one of my favorite browns. It's a beautiful, deep, like chocolate brown with a little bit of plum in it. It's just gorgeous on the eyes, you guys. And these shadows are so pigmented, they blend out so well. I feel like ColourPop palettes in general were kind of a favorite this year because their eyeshadow formula is just so, so good. I'm sorry if you guys have seen the camera shaking throughout this video. I kicked my tripod a couple times on accident, and it's just, I'm having one of those days. My next favorite is the Blush Tribe Blossom palette. Now, this was my first, I believe it was my first indie makeup purchase, and I feel like since then I've like been bit by the indie makeup bug. So here's what it looks like. It is a beautiful matte rainbow palette. This was recommended to me by Kelly Gooch, and she was definitely right. This is a very, very nice rainbow colorful palette. I feel like as someone who kind of dipped their toes into color for the first time this year, this is an easy palette to use. I mean, as much as a rainbow palette can be, I think it's an amazing companion palette to my other more neutral palettes. But I don't love using this by itself unless I'm doing something really kind of super colorful and out there, but for a day-to-day basis, I do like combining this with other more neutral palettes that have kind of those staple warm browns or neutral browns that I use to create a look. But the formula on this palette is really, really beautiful, you guys. And the color story is just, it's wonderful. I love these blues, these greens. They're all really nicely pigmented and they blend out really beautifully on the eyes. So this next favorite was definitely a controversial palette in 2018, and I totally did not expect it to be because this is actually a collab with an influencer, and this influencer is just like so down to earth and so like, she's never into any drama. She's never part of any of those ridiculous drama channels. And that is the Emily Edit The Wants palette with Makeup Revolution. You guys, I concede these are not the most pigmented shadows in my collection, but they are so easy to work with, you guys. They blend out so beautifully. They're really easy and buildable colors to work with, and I just love the color story of this palette. I think it was so well thought out, and I just love Emily, and I think she just did a really amazing job with this palette. It's a really, really amazing everyday palette, which is part of why I love it so much. I have so many beautiful palettes in my collection, but some of them, aka Subculture, or even that rainbow palette that I just showed you, really are not everyday friendly. I'm a college student, I work at a middle school right now, and so I can't really wear, I mean, I guess I could wear, there's nothing stopping me, but I don't like to wear bright blue eyeshadow every single day or super deep teals or really rich shades, and I think this is just amazing for every day. It's amazing for the everyday woman, and it's just a good palette, so I really wanted to give this a shout out in this video. I also want to give a shout out to my Naked Heat palette. Now, this is a boring, warm, neutral palette, you guys, but I love it so, so much. I think these shades are absolutely beautiful, and these shadows are so easy to work with. They blend out effortlessly in the crease, and I just feel like the way that this palette was set up makes it so, so easy to make a beautiful, warm, smoky eye. You literally just go down the road with the mattes. You keep building and blending and building and blending, and soon you'll have something absolutely beautiful. So I definitely wanted to give this one a shout out because I have been loving it so, so much in 2018. I have one final product, and it's another lip product to mention, and that is the Jouer liquid lipsticks. This is a mini because I got a little mini set in 2018. Maybe it was like, I know it was after Christmas, so it must have been 2018, but I got a little mini set on sale from Nordstrom, and it was the Best of Nude set, and I have been loving these liquid lipsticks, you guys. They're such beautiful colors, and the formula is really, really nice, and they smell like cake. They smell so good. So the shade that I have right here is called Tawny Rose, and this is just kind of a nice, more cool toned mauve-y nude shade. It's really, really beautiful. These are gorgeous for every day. I love putting a little lip balm on, kind of doing a little blob in the center of my lips, and then kind of shearing it out to get more of a blotted look with these. It just looks so, so stunning. So that's actually going to wrap up my 2018 favorites, you guys. This video was so much fun to film. I've never filmed like a yearly favorites video because when I filmed YouTube before, I kind of took a break during the time that I would have filmed a yearly favorites video. So I had so much fun doing it this year for you guys. Like I said at the beginning of the video, don't forget to tell me what your favorites were this year. I would absolutely love to know. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. I love finding new makeup products. So it's just a win-win situation. I also wanted to say thank you for all the love and support that you guys have shown me in 2018. It has been such an amazing year, and I've had so much fun kind of growing this little community on here with you guys and also on Instagram, so I just wanted to tell you a big, gigantic thank you. So thank you all for watching, as always, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
So I have them all picked out in this little, oops. I feel like if the spectrum is dry, moisturizing, no, but my next favorite is the Blossom Blush Tribe, or no, I'm sorry, you guys, I can see these palettes, kind of putting a little lip balm on. It's been, oops, I nudged my camera again.